Training at No Limits has positively impacted my life. It's given me a great outlet to stay engaged with grappling. As a former wrestler, being able to transition into jiu-jitsu has been a really positive experience, and doing it here at No Limits, I think, has made it better.
Yeah, my experience training at NLGA has been great. Took a curiosity that I had for jiu-jitsu and turned it into like a full-blown passion. Matt's been great, and just keeps me excited to come back every week.
No Limits has positively impacted my life because it keeps me competitive, keeps me ambitious, always striving towards a goal. And I think after having a college career playing football, I was kind of looking for something to keep me competitive, keep me kind of working towards a goal. And this is one thing that, having a wrestling background, I felt natural doing. And then once I met Coach Matt, it's just been nothing but improvement day in and day out, and just falling in love with the sport.
I think No Limits works for me based off of the scheduling of the classes. You know, I got 3 kids. I really don't have a ton of time, but being that, you know, this class is all week long, and then I have the opportunity to roll on open mat during Sundays, it really makes it easy for me to make jiu-jitsu a priority.
No Limits Grappling works for me because of the high-level technique we're given access to as well. Since I started here, I've never really felt like I was treated like a beginner. I was given access to techniques that, you know, I wanted to pursue and learn more about. So the flexibility, the high-level technique, 2 of the biggest reasons.
My experience of training at No Limits has been great so far. I mean, I can't complain. I come into a place that has amazing people, an amazing work ethic too in this building, so I can't stress enough how great it's been to come in here, meet a group of people who have the same goals and ambitions, and especially with Matt, everyone that comes in here kind of feeds off of him what his goals and ambitions are. So honestly, my experience here at No Limits has been nothing but the best.
The best part about training, in my opinion, is, you know, the community here, all the guys here. Matt's a phenomenal coach. He makes it really easy for, you know, you to understand how the techniques work and what you need to do to get better and improve.
I would highly recommend No Limits Grappling Academy to anyone looking to get started in jiu-jitsu, looking to transition from another grappling sport, or just any sport. You know, this is a great opportunity for any athlete to kind of continue their athletic journey.
So I was on the wrestling team my senior year of high school, and unfortunately, because of my disability, the administration didn't feel that it was a good idea to get me an actual match. So I never had an actual competitive wrestling match. And while wrestling never gave that to me, what it did give me was my athletic identity. I wasn't just a kid. I wasn't just somebody that was disabled. I was a wrestler. I was an athlete, and that was special. So after I stopped wrestling, I was looking for that outlet, and I found jiu-jitsu and I found judo. And what jiu-jitsu and judo grappling gave me was that team-like atmosphere. What I found was I found a community, I found friends, I found a brotherhood. I basically found a family. And when I had the opportunity to open No Limits 4 years ago, I completely understand that this kind of goes against convention of what normal gyms do. But I immediately thought of all of the people, all of the ex-wrestlers, football players, other athletes that may have stopped competing in their sport. And I wanted No Limits to be that place where people can find that sense of belonging again, that sense of community, that sense of family, that sense of competition, sense of brotherhood. You know, a lot of times, unfortunately, when people graduate from high school or college, we're kind of forced to grow up. Right? We enter the workforce, we start having family, we start having jobs, we start doing all of those things, and they're all for great reasons, right? But we gotta lose our friend group. We gotta lose the things that make us feel alive, you know, the things that give us a little bit of passion. And I want No Limits to be that place. If you feel like you have something left in the tank, if you feel like you're still competitive, if you feel like you still need more in your life, I want you to come to No Limits. We always say, you know, our big saying here is stories rewritten, souls reborn, and champions made. Okay? If you were an athlete and you feel like you're not happy with the way that your story ended, I want to be the guy that helps you pick up the pen and rewrite your story, no matter what that is. We want to help you reach your goals in the best way possible, okay? It's not all about trophies and medals and accolades, but it's about the attempt. It's about the attempt to do something bigger and better and something bigger than yourself. That's what No Limits is about. That's why we exist, right? Stories rewritten, souls reborn, and champions made.